talking about
No,
age.
we're not talking about.
Okay, we're talking about sex today.
We're talking about sex, not boobs.
Okay, so you are the youth task force member for this World Contraception Day. Now, tell us why you feel so strongly about this.
I feel really strongly about it because I think it's a really important thing to have a platform for young people to talk about contraception, and as well as encourage them to talk to their friends and people they trust about contraception and sex in general. At the same time, you know, it's quite alarming looking at the statistics and the survey studies, and we need to reduce unplanned pregnancies among young people because it is increasing very rapidly.
Now, you've been modeling for a very, very long time. And in modeling, you're always exposed to the kind of lifestyle that encourages a lot of sex, you know, drugs, a lot of vices. So what helped you during those years when you were modeling to stay away from those things, especially, you know, and learn about contraception?
Is it really sexual? Like modeling is sexual?
Well, a lot of people are exposed to it.
Because, you know, I treated the male models like props. I know I'm really horrible about it, but that's how I treat them. I was like, the guy is a prop, so he's not ever going to be my boyfriend. There's no sexual innuendo there. But I know what you're talking about. I know that there's a nightlife, that there's glamour, and, you know, you meet so many people. Of course there's pressure, but I think, I don't know, I never was really interested in it. For me, it was all about travel and, like, getting to know people, learning more about myself. And that's probably what has led me to be here, to be talking to you, you know. Modeling didn't really faze me. It was a means to an end to get to school.
Now, you shared about a personal experience that you had, a friend of yours, you know, with the unplanned pregnancy. Now, what happened after that? How is she now?
I was so sad for her because when she came back, she was a mess. And it was very personal because all her friends got together and she changed. She looked different. And, you know, she was morphing into a mother and she couldn't understand it. She couldn't understand what was going on with her body. And at the same time, you know, she wasn't getting the love that she was getting from her parents because she rebelled, and there were so many complications in her life at that point in time, and we just wanted to support her and be there for her. But at the same time, as a friend, I didn't understand everything about it. I didn't understand why she ran away with the boy. I didn't understand why she had to run away and have sex. Or did she run away because she was pregnant and didn't want to tell her parents? Or did she have no one to talk to about it? Why didn't she tell us about it? There were so many things that I was asking because we were so close. We used to go to the movies. We used to go and hang out at Far East Plaza, go to McDonald's, get a sundae, you know, like what kids do. And then suddenly she's pregnant. It's really life-altering. And then they moved her back to Austria, and I haven't heard from her since. I think the parents basically cut off everyone that was associated with that situation in Asia. I think they felt that Asia was the worst mistake for their daughter, you know. Like, had they been in Austria, would it be the same? And that, I find, was very baseless. I felt that it had a lot more to do with the education in school. It had more to do about who we trust and how we can talk about, you know. And as I mentioned before, kids have hormones, raging hormones, and they don't know what it's all about. So let's teach them about that first.
Now, how did you effectively learn about contraception?
I had this great teacher, this wonderful teacher in the German school. His name was Herr Prenzlau, and he had no qualms about pulling up a bunch of bananas and got a pack of condoms and mixed the class up, so boy with girl. So we technically became a couple. And it's uncomfortable because, you know, you're like, ugh, boys are dirty, boys play football, and we're like girly girls and giggle about it because we know much more. Girls mature much more. So for us, we were taking it very seriously, and the boys were like, they were making balloons out of it, you know. But the teacher encouraged us to open the wrapper as gently as we could, because nails had a very big part in, you know, using a condom and being very careful with it, and then which side you use to draw it over the banana. And it's fun. These things are fun, okay? It's a condom. It doesn't promote promiscuity or anything like that. It was just giving us the education how to use it. You know, if there was a day where you said, all right, for my first time, if I'm going to have sex for the first time, I wanted to do the right thing, which is wear a condom. that is part and parcel of sex education. You can't just say, oh yeah, kids have sex, or, you know, hormones happen, blah, blah, blah. Whatever happened to the tools, you know? Because these are life choices.